I am Palestinian, and we live a weird life. You know, people don't understand as much. I grew up in Philly, in like a really like white suburb of Philly, and I was the only Arab kid in my school. Like I was the only one. Like I was like the darkest person in my school, and I always knew that we were a little different. You know. We were a little different, you know, my dad spoke funny, we smelled like garlic, we ate leaves from the backyard, you know, I knew we were different. But I had my best friend who lived across the street, his name was Tommy, a little white kid, cool white kid, man, I loved him, he was my best friend. But we were different, like, his mom let him do stuff that my mom would never let us do. Like, I don't know what it is with Arab moms, they hate sleepover, you know? My mom would never let me sleep over. Mom, can I sleep over at Tommy's house? What is it wrong with our house? Sleep here. And I never really knew how different we were because I was a Palestinian kid. I was brought up as a good Palestinian kid, man. I remember some days, like, it would be a Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, we were in Times Square. We were demonstrating. You know, we were that kind of Palestinian. You know, we were out there, you know? And I knew but I never really knew how different until one year. It was Christmas, and Tommy's mom took me and Tommy to the mall to go see Santa. And we waited in line for an hour, and finally it was our turn, and Tommy got on Santa Claus's lap, and Santa said, "What do you want for Christmas, little boy?" And Tommy said, "Let me get a bike." Then it was my turn. And that's when I really realized how different I was, because I sat on Santa Claus's lap, and Santa said to me, "What do you want for Christmas, little boy?" And I looked at him with my little Palestinian eyes and I said, enforcement of UN Resolution 242, allowing the Palestinians. We have fucked up dreams, you know, that's our problem. You know, you ask a little white kid, what do you want to be? Policeman, fireman, doctor. Ask a little Palestinian kid, what do you want to be? Free. Just free. Nobody really understands the way we live. Like my dad, for instance, grew up in a refugee camp, all right? He had to finish first in high school just so that he could have a chance to go to college, and he did. And he had to finish first there just so he could have a chance to go do his master's program, and he did. And he had to finish first there just so he could come to America and do a PhD program, and he did. And now he's worked for the same company for 30 years, he's got a big house, nice car, and, you know, nice. Beautiful American story, right? It's a beautiful story, but do you understand how hard it is to be the son of this person? He's achieved everything. You know, I can't impress him. Ever. You know, I used to bring home my test from school. I said, "Baba, here's my test. I got a 96. Where is the other 4? Man, I'll tell you what. Kids are different than they are here. Kids in America, I think we can be honest, are like dumb. They're dumb, right? They're dumb. We're like 18th or 19th in every category. They're dumb. It's okay. I mean, I know why it is. I was born in '77. I'm an '80s kid. I think now, like, I know what's wrong. Today's kids' expectations are too low. Too low. I graduated once from 12th grade. That's it. These little fuckers are graduating kindergarten, 5th grade, 8th grade, all kinds of graduations. and the messages on TV don't help. There's nothing positive, you know. You are the weakest link, you're fired, you're voted off the island, you are the father. Like, it's never good. Like, we have a show in this country called Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And if you win, they give you $1 million, and guess what? Nobody wins. Like, in this country, if you're smarter than a 5th grader, you get $1 million. In Germany, I think you go to the 6th grade. Like, that's it. There's a fucking prize. And I have weird experiences when I go there because the kids are smarter. Like the kids in Palestine, they're smart, but they're too smart. Like politics dominates their everyday life, you know? So they're too smart. Like I was walking around in Ramallah and a little 6-year-old kid comes up to me and goes, "Do you think that the Republicans will filibuster healthcare?" I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go play with a ball or something. These weird things happen to me. Like I was watching, do you guys watch, this is an educated crowd about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, right? Did you watch BB a couple weeks ago at UN? You know? I mean, I was shocked. I really was. I've always said that everybody over there is becoming us, you know, because it's an Arab place, and you can't help yourself, you know. Eventually, you just get sucked in. We are contagious. And he was rambling, talking about conspiracy theories, talking about cultural superiority, talking like he was the smartest guy in the room and everybody else was dumb. We do that. That's what we do. That's our whole way of operation. And then he held up the picture. Remember the picture? This is a bomb. This is a fuse. And I was offended. Because I will let you know, as an Arab, I can tell you with some authority, that is not what a bomb looks like. It's a lot different. Tel Aviv, I fly into Tel Aviv, you know, airport because I'm American. And you know, I don't get the best welcome, but whatever. And I go there. I remember last time I went there, you know, I finally came out of security and there was this guy, I guess he was an exchange, you know, currency exchange guy, and he goes, "Do you want to change your money to Israeli money?" I said, "Well, I'm American, all my money is Israeli money. I don't know." $5 billion, it's pretty good.